There might be multiple reasons why you want to run AI or large language models locally on your machine. So we're going to take a look at how we can get local LLMs running on our machine using just two tools, and that is Ollama and Openweb-ui. So if you head on over to ollama.com here, you'll be able to just download the version on whatever system you've got. And what Ollama does is essentially it allows you to download all of their models, and these will run locally on your machine. So if I open up Ollama now, I'm gonna leave that running, and now I want to choose what models I want to actually use. So I'm quite interested in, I think it's this one here. It's Google's own, and I kind of want to try that one out. So you've got a selection here of the different sizes. Obviously, I don't want the 17 gig or whatever. 4 billion sounds quite good. All I've got to do is copy that there, open up my terminal, and run that bit of code. And it's going to download that model and install it on my machine. The second part to all this is we want to be able to use these models. If we go to the, where are they? The docs here, scroll down, and they've got a list of recommended interfaces that you can use to interface with these models. Now, I quite like Openweb-ui, and to install it, there's a few different ways to install it. If you like Docker, then go for Docker. You shouldn't really have any problems just running that, so I won't go through that one. But we're gonna get it working on Python, and we'll go through the steps to get actually working on Python. So my biggest bit of advice here is to install Anaconda, and this is essentially, it just helps us manage our environments that run certain versions of Python, basically. So you can download it here with the graphical download tool here. So go through to here, submit your email address and download it. Pretty self-explanatory to actually get it up and running. So that's downloaded, that's Ollama. We've got our package that we want to install. Confirm that we've got Conda installed. Let's do that one. There we go. Conda 24.9.2. Clear that. Openweb-ui needs a specific version of Python, hence the reason why we're using Conda for this. So if we go to Conda create -n, because we want to name this environment, and we're going to call it Openweb-ui, and we want Python to equal 3.11.0, and if we run that, it'll do all it needs to do, install all the packages that we want, and then we need to activate that environment. So we click on that, activate it. Now anything we install and things like that will be in this environment. So if we go back to here, we want to pip install OpenWeb. Pip is a package manager inside of Python that is installed as part of Python, so it's native. That should just install like this. If you're getting errors, it means you've got the wrong version of Python installed. You've got to make sure it's 3.11. It's the only one they support at the moment. And we can type Openweb-ui serve. And here we go. So if we get started, you'll create a username. Let's just go with this. Create an account. And here you go. If I go up here, so there we go. Gemma is the one we just downloaded. Llama is one I already installed, and code Llama here. And we can use Gemma basically for anything we want. Tell me anything. And to be honest, that's running pretty nicely, to be honest. And now you have local LLMs that are not being sent to the server at all. They're running on your device, and it'll be completely, obviously dependent on the power of your device. But as you can see from a MacBook Air, this is running pretty nicely. Obviously, the bigger the model, the slower it's going to be, but that was more than reasonable. And I'm guessing we just pushed a little bit of memory there. Do we get GPU? Can we see GPU usage? I mean, I'm not so hot on all this stuff, but didn't break a sweat. Right, you should now have local large language models running on your machine, which is just the first step. We're going to be doing a lot more with this sort of stuff in the future. So like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.